We got a great one in store here tonight as William Kyle III and Ridvan Tutic take the jump ball. The orange control, and there's the captain, J.J. Starling. George finds Starling, who lays it up and in as smooth as he'd like from the start there, Devo.
So when they're able to be aggressive in attack, that's what they should do.
Starling out to White. J.J., no hesitation, drains it. Stonehill offense in the early going.
And Sean, if you're Syracuse, you just want to get up and make Stonehill uncomfortable. You don't want to let them see those passing lanes. You don't want to let them make easy decisions with the basketball.
Kyle sets the screen for George. George pulls up, and he drains it. Hot start.
Coming off his best game of the season, 22, 6 and 6. And how did he have that game? He was looking to be aggressive. He wasn't hesitant. He wasn't overthinking. He was just playing and looking, taking what
Starling with an emphatic finish to cross the 1,000-point mark. It's J.J. 1K, 1,000 in the orange jersey. Both ends so far in this one.
He's just being active on both ends of the floor. But Sean, at no point in this game should Syracuse let Stonehill feel comfortable.
Sunderland corrals the miss. Devo taking a look here at your Devo's dimes for Stonehill. Kingz over to George, the jab step, sent Sunderland on skates and gets the friendly roll. Nate George says count it. Finds Sunderland open at the top of the key, who can't answer the trifecta. Kofi over to Hackett, who drains one.
Defensive rebounding, limited second and third chances for the other team.
White pulls up, and he drains one. So the orange hot early. We'll see if Kai can pick up where he left off. Here he is. Kai getting into that mid-range, getting to the basket, and just like that, Kai and Anthony knocks one down. He's got Holden matched up with him. That feels like a mismatch, Devo. And Kingz rocks the cradle, brings the baby inside.
Get downhill, apply pressure to the rim, everything else opens up from there.
There's Tutic, finishes with a tough layup inside. And it's taken away, that's Holden. Going to the basket, no good there. Betsy tries to corral the miss, can't do so. Kofi back out to Ruth, who knocks it down. Ruth on the back door. Ruth, the high lefty, unable to drop. There's McGuinn. As the orange looking to get a rebound, they can't. McGuinn follows up his own miss. Anthony drives and he's stripped. Here comes Herman Kofi all the way to the rack, and Soare gets that shot out of there.
It was a great job, great effort by Soare, just running down the floor. Previous possession.
Starling presses Kofi. Espinal Guzman, the righty shot. Sadiq White gets a piece of that one. No made field goals for either team in the last 3 minutes. The orange looking to end that here as J.J. Starling, a tough bucket. Skied up there, got a hand on it, but Stonehill comes away with it. Tutic, nice pass out to Kofi. Corner three, bullseye. But those are the sort of looks that could give Syracuse trouble. George drives into the lane. The hoop and the harm. Naithan George and J.J. Starling share a little flex there.
And Sean, if you're Syracuse, try to get out and play with a little bit of pace. Get ahead of the defense before they set up in the half court. We know what he's capable of. Everybody's been waiting for this breakout game that he had against Northeastern. Now he just has to continue that going into ACC play.
Starling lays it in with a full head of steam. See how the orange respond.
Nate George has to be aware of that. You got to get a guy in that high post or drive that gap.
George aggressive again with the hang time. Kofi up to 5 points on the night. Good ball movement from the Skyhawks. And it ends with a 3-ball. Good footwork. It gets stuffed by the rim on that one. You don't see that often from William Kyle. And Hackett comes down on the other end and drains a three. It just always feels like it goes that way. Stonehill comes out in zone. There's Starling. Kick out to Kingz, and Kingz drains it amongst the Cuse consensus. Here's Tutic. Kyle gambled on that one. Hackett looking for 9, and he's got it.
kick it out. Wide open three for Stonehill.
Starling bends the corner, goes up aggressively. Sadiq chases down the first Syracuse offensive rebound of the night.
Great job by White coming over. Syracuse in the half-court defense, they have to bump the cutters. They can't let guys just cut through cleanly.
What a look from Naithan George. Looked like he had eyes in the back of his head there. Picks up the miss. Here's Naithan George looking to pick up where he left off in that first half. Good footwork, a pretty finish off the glass.
Yeah, whatever you want, he's going to give it to you.
Melo was just in Massachusetts a few months ago as Nate Kingz knocks it down to be enshrined into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. Hackett crosses over, drives in the lane, and Sawari gets a hand on it.
Playing through that contact.
Espinal Guzman, pump fake, the pass fake, and Betsy, talk about using the 6'8" frame, gets a piece of that one. George surveys the landscape. The ball ends up with Will Kyle underneath. Good defense from Stonehill, but Kyle, the man with the plan underneath, flushes one. William Kyle III stuffs one down the chimney.
And William Kyle, we know what you can do around the rim. Throw it down one time, big fella.
Kofi plays off 2 feet and cans it.
Anywhere from 8 to 10 times a game if he's aggressive throughout.
Splits a pair there, and Kyle comes away with it. Now White gets another chance and puts it down. Some offensive rebounding for Syracuse.
Great job by the Cuse, being aggressive off the free throw. William Kyle couldn't have finished the first one, but Sadiq White, great job. Right here, you want to see the ball pressure, you want to hedge out, you want to communicate, and you want to be able to limit Stonehill to one chance.
Kofi from the wing, nylon.
Got to look for that high post, short corner area against this zone.
Kingz finds the short corner. The turnaround is pure, right on cue. Nate Kingz, the trifecta. Hackett comes off the handoff, finds Kofi, and Kingz doing it on both ends, gets a hand on it.
Great defensive play right there by Kingz.
Starling up and over, smooth as you'd like. 6 minutes to go in this one. The Orange have a chance to really push the pedal on this one. George, fast break here, goes back to White. Athletic move, but can't finish, but Kingz there to clean up the mess. Coach Krause doesn't have many options left to turn to. George to White, who's got reservations for the top floor.
Looping around and setting that back screen right there on Sadiq White's guy, and J.J. Starling throwing it up for the dunk.
And White rejects Tudich underneath, getting it done at both ends.
18 points and 6 rebounds, surely they could use him.
George drains the corner triple. Naithan George, 22 points tonight to tie his season high that he set in the last game. So 44 points in 2 games for George as the starters are running rampant now. J.J. Starling, no hesitation, and he knocks one down. Betsy to Zephyr. The lefty, the Cali kid, makes Stonehill feel the breeze. It's Bryce Zephyr up with the right. Controls the miss, and Fennell will hold off the charge. Final score in this one, Syracuse 77, Stonehill 48.